You put your backpack on. So we're heading off to our first day of preschool 4. Show everyone your outfit. Look how cute you are.
Mommy, this brings a huge water bottle in.
I know, let's show them your new water bottle. See, she thinks it's really huge, but do you want me to carry it until we get to school?
No, it's heavy.
It is heavy because it's a good one. It keeps your drink really cold.
Oh.
So this time last year, you were going to preschool for the first time. And now you're in the forest class. Because you're a big girl. Of course, they barely ate breakfast this morning, but they have snack time pretty early, so hopefully she'll be okay. Okay? And we had a little lipstick on, don't we? Yeah. Alright, you wanna go to the car?
Look at my water bottle on. It's literally.
Kylie's first day of preschool. Just pulled up to her school, but we are like 15 minutes early, which I had a feeling I was gonna be early, but I do not like to be late, especially on her first day of school. So I just wanted to make sure we were either early or on time, and we are early. So probably just hang out a couple minutes until I start to see some more parents and kids going in, because Liam will be running around in there if we go in too early. So. Yep, we're going in a couple minutes. Are you excited?
Yeah!
You're excited.
I'm gonna learn about some new stuff.
You are. You're gonna learn lots of new things. They also have a bagel and coffee like little meetup for the parents after drop off to kind of like meet some new parents and just kind of hang out for a little bit. So I do think I'm gonna stop in there and get something to eat because I'm starving. I had like a half a Nutri-Grain bar on the way here and a banana, but I'm still really hungry. So probably gonna do that.
I'm hungry too still.
You're hungry too still? Yeah.
Mom, I'm hungry too.
You're hungry too? I told you to eat breakfast this morning.
Well.
Do you want some Nutri-Grain bar real quick?
No, since I'm gonna eat, we're gonna have snack time at school.
You have to eat the snack though, okay? So you're not hungry until lunchtime.
Yeah.
So their pickup is a half hour later than I picked them up last year. So this year in the 4 class, she has an extra day, so it's 3 days a week instead of 2, and an extra half hour instead of 12, it's 12:30.
You mean 4 weeks.
So, yeah.
I mean 4.
Hey, you're in the forest. And try push. Ooh, push. Mommy, do it. You go ahead and walk.
It's the 4. We're 4th class.
You're the 4 class.
Right there.
Now you're in the same class.
That's right.
That's Miss Bowden. Were you in Miss Bowden's class downstairs?
Come on.
Yeah? Melon, come on, let's go this way. Let's see right here. Oh, we can't go in until it's open, honey.
Kylie, this is one of your friends in your class. Hi.
Miss Lori's class, yes. Do you want to take a picture in front of the door?
What? You what? Yeah, we're gonna go in there right now. You wanna cook? He wants to go in Noah's Park. That's where the coffee is. So I figured in a couple minutes. Yeah, in 2 minutes. You cooking? Hey guys, so I'm gonna turn on the air a little bit so you guys can hear me. We just got home, we just pulled up, and Liam's sleeping in the back, of course. He's already asleep and it's only 11:15. He's been like waking up a lot off and on throughout the night, just coming in our bed. That's a whole other issue, but gotta figure that out before our baby comes. Anyway, Kylie did really good going into class. She didn't care at all. She barely, I don't even think she gave me a hug. I think she just said, bye mom, and went in. She had a couple friends that she already recognized from last year. And then we went into the next room and there was bagels and coffee for the parents to kind of mingle. And Liam played, they had some toys in there and Liam played, and we were in there for like an hour. So now of course, I don't have that much time before I have to go back for her. It's already 11 and she's done at 12:30, but it's okay, it was nice. And, meet some other mommies, and there were tons of baby boys that were like just recently born, I guess over the summer and maybe a couple months ago. So that got me really excited to have mine, of course. But I look a hot mess. I was gonna do my hair this morning and kind of be more put together, but then I realized it's too hot for all that craziness and I don't really care that much. But yeah, I wanted to chat with you guys a little bit because today has been an emotional first day of preschool, but not for Kylie as you might think. It's for a different reason. So I started vlogging last year. Around this time is when I first started my channel, and I remember vlogging her first day of preschool, but I never put this in there because it was something very personal, and just starting my channel, I wasn't comfortable, you know, putting it out there right away. And obviously when it happened, the last thing I did think about was vlogging, to be honest. So I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but my grandmother moved here a year ago, a little over a year ago, and I think it was a year ago in July, and she moved out here with my grandfather. He's not my biological grandfather, but it's been her husband for, how long have they been married? 12 years? I have to double check with her on that. Yes, but they came out here together and he was very sick and they didn't know what was wrong. So he was having a lot of pain. He was losing so much weight, and he went to doctors back in New Jersey and they did not know what was wrong with him. And we just thought that was really odd because he was just like, his health was declining so fast, and he didn't really want to move here, to be honest. He wanted to stay where he's from. He's from the East Coast. He was happy with his shore house, but he did this for my grandmother. We call her Mimi, by the way. And she wanted to be out here with us, her family here, and he had never even been on an airplane before. So him coming out here was a huge deal, and he decided to do it. And then we figured once we got here, we would go to doctors and have him set up, figure out what's wrong, and hopefully get his health back on track. When he first got here, he immediately had to go to the ER, like the day they flew in, because all the pain he was having from the flight. He went from hospital to hospital here. We went to a rehab center at one point, then into like a nursing home type place at one point, and after test after test, we found out he had bad bone cancer. So it was a very big shock to all of us because we had no idea before they moved here that he had cancer. That was always a fear in the back of our mind. But he was in the hospital for a couple weeks at this point, and Kylie had her first day of school, which is exactly a year ago today. And I'll never forget this. We went into her hallway. I was preparing myself to be a little bit emotional, saying goodbye to her on her first day of school. And all of a sudden, my grandmother, who was also there for Kylie's first day of school, she got a call from the nurse at the hospital saying that my grandfather passed away. And I will never forget the way she was hysterical, looking at all of us, and said it out loud. And all the parents heard, the teachers, the pastor of the school, it's at a church. It was just awful, and we were all in shock because we had no clue it was gonna just happen overnight. We were with him the day before it happened, and he was not good. Right after we found that news out and dropped Kyle at school, I immediately was bawling because I just couldn't believe it. And we got right in my truck, right in the car, and they got in their car, and we went right over to the hospital, and we spent some time with him in the hospital room after he passed away. So it was a very hard day a year ago. And that was the first time I ever really had someone close to me pass away. I know that's hard to believe at my age, but it was. And you know, seeing my grandmother that distraught, and she still is. She can't even speak of him without just instantly crying. She's an emotional person like me. We're very alike. But yeah, today I made sure I posted something for him and for her on Facebook, and I sent her a text, and we hung out this morning, and you know, just kind of rehashed everything, and it's just an emotional day. So the anniversaries of deaths are always a little bit hard, especially the first one, I guess, but I'm sure they never get easier. But yeah, so that's a year ago today. But that is why today has been a little bit emotional. Not the reason you might think for starting school. She actually was perfectly fine, but that makes today a special kind of different day. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna take him in now. He's asleep, so I figured I would just chat in the car while we're in here. And then I don't know what I'm really gonna do because I don't have much longer until I have to go get her. Probably just do the dishes and clean up a little bit, make sure he has something little to eat, and then my mom actually wants to come with me to pick her up to see her. So I might go pick up my mom and then we'll be on our way to get her. Okay, so we just went through Starbucks really quick on our way to get Kai, and I have a new favorite drink. I'm already over pumpkin spice. I only got it like 3 times, but I'm already over it. And if you like peppermint, this reminds me of Christmas. It's a grande iced coffee with a ristretto shot, 2 pumps of white mocha, 2 pumps of peppermint, and cream, and it's delicious. I highly recommend. And I got Liam a chocolate milk, and I got an ice water. So we have like 20 minutes till we have to be there, and I'm at my mom's now picking her up, and then we're gonna get Kai and see how her first day was. Hi, you look so cute. Oh, just like last year. You see Sissy's mini ears? Hey guys, so today took a crazy turn. I was just telling you guys about why today's a little bit of an emotional day. Kylie's first day of school, the anniversary of my grandfather's death last year, but it became emotional for a couple other reasons too. Totally had a mommy hormonal meltdown moment, which I've been pretty good with lately. I feel like there's some days like yesterday where the day is so easy and I feel so chill and I feel not as exhausted. So I got home, and you would think Kylie being in school for a few hours would help, and I'm sure it's going to. I mean, it's only the first day, but the fact that the pickups, you know, it's still 107 degrees out, getting Liam in and out of the car, getting her and him back into the car when I pick her up. I'm just tired by the time I get home now. And you know, I just wanted to start lunch, and I could feel my moodiness coming on. And it was kind of started in the car when they were crying about something. Kylie wanted the phone, and I said, we don't need the phone right now. We're gonna go home, you can watch TV while you eat, blah, blah, blah. And she had a little meltdown. And then we got home and I started making lunch. I started feeling really tired. And then when I made lunch, Liam started acting up like he has not acted in so long, to where I was losing my mind. And I know some of you that have 2-year-olds, especially 2-year-old rambunctious little boys, might know where I'm coming from. But I literally was trying so hard to keep my patience, and I ended up losing it a little bit. And I tried to explain to him, you need to be nice. He's going around hitting his sister. It's just, you know, it's real life, and it's a lot when you're pregnant. Toddlers are already a lot when you're home with them all day, but when you're pregnant too and you have hormones raging and you're tired, it's just really hard. And I tried so hard to just keep positive and not get upset over it, but you know, it just escalated to the point where he was tearing apart my laundry I was folding, throwing his food, hitting his sister every 5 seconds, then hitting me. And I just like, I started texting Travis, and I was like, I am just losing it today with these kids, mainly Liam, not Kylie, but I just feel like those moments I just need a timeout for myself. So it's totally okay if you need a mommy timeout. I believe in those, and I try to have a mommy timeout. Of course, they don't leave me be for very long, but the fact that his naps too are kind of inconsistent. Some days he naps, some days he doesn't. Is another thing. So I don't have like a for sure schedule of when I know I can get a little peace and quiet, because he usually doesn't nap, and if he does, it's different times, and it's just a mess. But anyway, it has been an emotional day. I'm okay now. I'm feeling a little bit better after, you know, they're playing nicely now, and oh, the sun's coming in, it's getting brighter, and I talked to Travis. He really is amazing at making me feel better. He values what I do at home so much, and I know a lot of husbands don't really see the hard work stay-at-home moms put in, but he is definitely one that understands, and he even tells me all the time, like, I don't know how you do it, and how you do it every single day, not lose your damn mind. So it kind of gets me a little bit nervous for the baby coming, because even though I'll be relieved to not be pregnant anymore, a newborn is just a whole other, you know, baby person to be dealing with on top of your other 2 kids. So I hope I can handle it. I just, you know, gotta keep the faith, keep positive, and hopefully our new schedule will work out for us. And hopefully I just don't feel as exhausted, which I know sounds crazy because you're not gonna sleep with a newborn, but this pregnant exhaustion is just a little bit different. Today, I really wanted it to be a great day all around. I wanted to come home from our first day of school and be happy and have the kids just play for the rest of the day and have me get some stuff done and feel good, but I ended up feeling very hormonal and very upset, and I just can't help it. And that's when I get in those moods I don't like, where I feel like the hormones just kind of take over, and even if everything's ends up being okay, I still just feel annoyed and I feel upset, and I just feel a little bit discouraged. So pregnancy hormones are tough, man. They really are tough. My sister and her boyfriend are gonna come over tonight and hang out for a little bit, and we might go swimming with the kids, so that'll be fun. But I'm really tired, so they're playing nicely now, and I'm hungry. I didn't even eat lunch yet, but I might try to take like a really quick little just rest and just sit here and do nothing for 10 minutes. Hope 20 minutes maybe, we'll see. Yeah.